here's Loretta Jenkins, and this is how I sees it. I know most of my drinking buddies can tell that I ain't in my regular tea shed today. That's cause I've been getting death threats from Lindsay Lohan's mama. And I know she in cahoots and conjunctions with the American Idol executives. Goddamn haters. So my drinking buddy Shooter, him and his old broad put me up in their spare room till the heat wires off. And that remind me of something. Now one of the reasons I ain't never getting hitched is cause I just can't live with somebody, I mean, without wanting to like poison them or cut their brake lines for after about 6 months. It's one chick I live with. She moved in her deadbeat man with us, and I was like, get him the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody in a single guy wanna be in the next room in there hearing you all squealing to Jesus. Bitch interrupt my letterman on a regular basis. So, I just moved somebody else in my room and I shacked up with a fuck bud until well, I don't really know what happened, but I think he shot one of them or something. All I know is it got me out of the lease, thank God. I ain't living in no murder house. I could probably live with a hermit or a recluse cause they's loners. And I ain't gotta pretend like I like they family or the dorky co-workers or they cross-eyed toddlers. I used to like unicorns. Oh, and then there was this other gal that I lived with. And I was fucking this 18-year-old that we all three worked up at the bar together. And she started giving up her fupa to it. Behind everybody's back, right out there in the open. Some bitch, I swear. I got so damn mad. Well, that's how I got my prison record. I think she did eventually gain back most of the movement on the right side of her body, but that might have been a rumor. But if it ain't, I believe I deserve some kind of restitution from the state. Like some fool stance or something. Ain't like I killed her. And there's this one heifer I lived with. Betty Elizabeth. Something I didn't care to learn cause she's a dumbass. Ain't that kind of stupid? How you got a first name that's a nickname of your middle name? She ignorant for more than her name, cause she come up to my door after I done unpacked and said I couldn't smoke inside. Well, let's just say I got the bigger bedroom and she got a bald spot. I guess all this bad roommate history started back with my first boyfriend when he fucked this bitch when I was passed out on the couch. This piece of shit was like, I'm moving her in and you gotta bounce. Well, this bitch got the last laugh, cause while I was moving my shit out and they was in there fuck moaning from the bedroom, well, I just got me a gallon of bleach and I dashed it on the couch and slung it on the carpet, poured it up in they plants and drizzled it all in the aquarium. And I'm sorry, all you animal friendlies out there that them go fish had to pay the price for my mean streak, but you would have too, would it have been you. I'm sure them go fishes understood. And I kick a hole in their TV and I stole all their laundry. You don't mess with me. So anyways, just stay single and independent and moderately tipsy, cause it's the only way to live. That's how I see it. Peace, motherfuckers.